Hey there, my lovely collective. I am getting ready to do your reading. This will be a collective reading. It will be general. So let's just look today and see what Spirit has for you guys. I hope you guys are doing really, really well. Also, if you need more specific information, always go to your specific placements that are in your chart, okay? All right, guys. Let's see what Spirit has for the collective today. What messages for the collective? Whoa. Angel of new life. An exciting new chapter in your life is about to unfold. I like it. Okay. Some of you guys may be off on a new journey here, or you may just really be discovering new areas of your life. Actually, this feels to me like something that some of you are aware of, but some of you may not be aware of. So new influences, new people, new spaces is what I heard. So I don't know if that means that some of you guys are actually moving or traveling. Honestly, it could just very well be some kind of new awareness as well. Maybe a lot of you are really kind of evolving at this time, clearing your energy, getting more in tune. Yeah, I think it's a result of that as well. You're about to see some new things come into your life. Look at this. Wow. Angel of manifestation. Your efforts, determination, and perseverance have paid off. This is amazing. Okay, so maybe you've been working really hard on something, or maybe you've just been really getting into alignment and trying to manifest something that you want. I don't know if it's love or money or some of your passions as well, the life that you want. I just heard the outcome. So maybe you've been waiting on some outcome in a situation. Okay, I'm getting a lot of stuff here. Could be legal as well. Maybe some of you are going through some kind of legal thing as well. You've been trying to wait on the outcome of that. That's just a very small message, by the way, but it came through, so I'm going to say it. Yeah, Angel of Emergence. It's time for the real you to emerge. This is unbelievable. I always tell you guys, I have so many cards in a deck. They have so many different sayings, and this is just right in alignment. This is the way Spirit works, right? It's just magical. So it's time for the real you to emerge. Again, if some of you guys have really been doing a lot of your own work, certainly getting in alignment, really doing a lot of healing here. I just think that it's just brought you into alignment here. Look at this. I'm noticing the star on the chest as well. A lot of you guys could very well be in the limelight, or you will be in the limelight, or you will definitely be recognized for something here. People are seeing you as definitely very valuable. This person also has a lot of light above their head. I just noticed they're very tuned in. I think on a spiritual level, getting a lot of downloads, a lot of psychic hits is what I'm getting here. Your crown chakra is certainly wide open. Okay. What else, Spirit? So it says it's time for the new you to emerge. There's also all of these butterflies around this person too, and they have a light on their third eye, which shows me their third eye is wide open. They're very much so connected. They're going through tons of transformation here. And so you may have actually spent a lot of time alone, to be honest with you, alone, maybe out in nature, seeking your own answers, working with someone to assist you with kind of elevating yourself. I feel like spiritually, you're really stepping in your true power into the true you, honestly. And to be fair, you're getting back to the true you, okay? Because when we come into this world, we definitely know, you know, a little bit more about how connected we are. It's really life and all of the programming that happens through our experiences that tell us different, right? But that's not the truth. This is the truth. Okay, so somebody's definitely getting into alignment here. Some of you guys, I think people are already seeing that, so I don't know how you're staging that in some way. Listen to this. Angel of addiction healing. This is a time of positive transformation and healing. Some of you guys may have had some kind of addiction. I'm noticing here this could have also been about a toxic relationship too. I'm seeing the snakes here and the dark energy that is going by. There's a lot of smoke around the aura is what I'm seeing here. The grayness, the spots that can show up in the aura when there are addictions here. But the beauty of the card is showing that whatever that is, it is beginning to heal. So maybe you were addicted to someone toxic, or a toxic relationship, or allowing people to kind of run all over you, or maybe you were in an energy that was, you know, of lower nature to you. Maybe you had some kind of addiction. You know, it could have been pills, alcohol, sex. I keep going back to toxicity, which I guess toxicity would surround all of that. Some of you guys were just straight up overgivers, okay? And I think you had a lot of snakes and stuff that were around you. Definitely people that were taken from you, and maybe you could not see this very clearly. Some of you were also in a, okay, I'm getting a lot of weird hits, so you know I just always give you what Spirit's given me, but some of you were even in a work situation that looks to me like was very toxic for you. It was very, yeah, it really kind of dulled your senses. You weren't happy. Regardless, whatever this is saying that this is healing. Maybe healing also. I keep wanting to go back to toxic relationships. I don't know if this is family. This could have also, just so we're clear, this could have been traumas within you. Definitely. Okay, traumas within you that made you kind of gravitate towards things, people, men, women, relationships. Yeah, even actions that you did that were not really for your highest good. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so a lot of those traumas are being healed. They're being released here. I think you're getting a lot of angelic protection as well at this time, so that you're able to really see very clearly. You're getting a lot of psychic download hits as well. You can see this angel of new life. I mean, she is very, very free in her being. Male or female does not matter. Is that up high enough? Yeah, look into the moon here. She's really emerging. You see the lotus here. She's emerging out of the lotus here, so out of the mud, right? Comes this beautiful lotus flower just emerging. Beautiful, new, certainly free. And notice that she's naked too. That always signifies to me almost like a baby comes into the world naked, right? Just stark-ass naked. Ready for the world, right? So this is definitely the new you. This is gorgeous, actually. Let's see if Spirit has anything else for you. Angel of communication. Communication clearly. Oh, I'm sorry. Communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. Again, I think that whatever the star quality is too, maybe you're using your voice, your wisdom. If you're, you know, maybe if you are speaking to a lot of people, you're using your ability to communicate to communicate higher understandings, I think, to people, wisdom to people. And it could even be around addiction. Maybe some of you guys are actually an addiction counselor, or maybe it is around clearing up old wounds. Yeah, very positive aspect. I feel like you're going to be a very positive influence, or you are a very positive influence just through even the way that you're living, to be honest with you, the way you've been able to change and transition yourself to other people. A lot of people right now that are in need, I feel, of definitely of guidance. I mean, honestly, even on YouTube, and this is certainly not to badmouth anyone on YouTube, I'm just saying you see a lot of stuff, okay? One thing I am clear about is I am not here for your entertainment, all right? If I can do anything for you, hopefully I can shine some light on what's going on in your life by reading the energies correctly, and hopefully bring, you know, a sense of higher wisdom to you. The other stuff, all the minutia, the, you know, just all the craziness that I see, that is just not me. All right, so hopefully that is definitely the case. And I do feel like whomever I'm dealing with here, this is kind of you too, regardless of YouTube, social media. It can be in any facet of your life. All right, you're showing people through your own emergence here. Okay, just the way that you're living your life through your energy, that's enough. All right, let me go to these. I'm being very drawn to these for some reason. All right, Spirit, what else do we have for my collective there? I don't know why I'm hearing Jolly or Johnny. I don't know where that's coming from. Oh, and I just heard Holly, which kind of, yeah, I don't know. It kind of sounds like that too. It says, would you like to go beyond yourself? Would you like to feel no edges? I love this. So some of you really, and this is what I'm getting when I'm getting with emergence. Remember what I talked about the baby coming into life. I mean, you know, you really know no boundaries, right? You think that anything is really possible. This is Spirit asking you, would you like to rediscover that aspect of you? Would you like to really reach beyond what you're seeing every single day in your life? You know, I think that a lot of people live a very one-dimensional life. They feel like that's all that there is, that life is the struggle. I mean, we say really dumb stuff, let's be honest, right? But the thing is, what we say has power. All right, so we are always creating in our life. So does life really have to be a struggle? No. All right. So this is asking you to really kind of dive deep, which it looks like you're definitely doing here. Do you want to experience a life that's more exciting, a life that is limitless, a life where you know that you can really create the things that you actually want? Yeah. If I ask you, who are you? The answer, I am the one who sees. From back in here somewhere, I look out and I am aware of the events, thoughts, and emotions that pass before me. This is actually, now I've never seen this card, but this is more of quantum theory, to be honest with you. So in the quantum, so it really just depends on what mode of thought that you actually subscribe to, okay? In quantum, they definitely believe that, and obviously you guys know if you follow me that I also am a quantum healer, so I definitely follow this mode of thought as well. But that we are the ones that are watching the person do the act, right? So it's all about the perception. All right, I'm the one who sees. From back in here somewhere, I look out and I'm aware of the events that are taking place. Okay, thoughts and emotions pass before me. In essence, so this goes back to what I'm saying before. Do we have to be affected or impacted by every single solitary thing that is going on around us? Can we really be free from those things? I'm going to tell you, you can, 100%. We don't have to be impacted, okay, by everything that is going on. We do have, I hate to call it control because it really is in more surrendering, but we really do, I definitely don't want to use the term control, so let me just kind of revise that a little bit. We do have the ability, okay, to just stand back and be the observer of what is happening. And what you'll see is actually things begin to shift when you do that, when you feel like you don't have to control every single thing that's happening, and most importantly, that you don't have to respond. All right. People don't realize that the responses a lot of time is what ends up just whipping up more issues for them. Okay. More of that energy. I love this. Every movement of your body, every motion you have, and every thought that passes through your mind is an expenditure of energy. That goes back to what I'm saying before. Okay, we can deplete ourselves by getting caught up in what we feel like is happening around us, which tends to usually be triggering us, old wounds, old thought patterns, things like that. Or we can stand back and just merely be the observer. It doesn't mean that you don't act, because you will at some point obviously act on things, but you do not have to get whipped up about every single solitary thing. I see this a lot in love and in relationships, and it just doesn't have to be like that. How do you free yourself? In the deepest sense, you free yourself by finding yourself. So this is what I really feel like is happening here. I feel like someone has really been working very deeply on themselves here, okay? And because of that, they've been able to, I'm talking about their addictions here, their patterns, their wounds, getting more in alignment, really getting in tune with spirit here, opening their third eye, opening their crown chakra fully here. And because of that now, okay, they're beginning to really find themselves, really begin to merge much stronger than they were in the past. And it says the purpose of spiritual evolution is to remove the blockages that cause you fear. So I don't know who I'm talking to right now. I mean, I'm going to be honest with you. You have got to be on a very, very deep spiritual journey. All right? Because everything here tells me that you have moved through some immense pain, some immense obstacles here. And you're definitely, even if you can't see it right now, I want you to know just from these cards, it shows that you are certainly emerging on the other side and definitely victoriously. Okay, I think Spirit is going to have some kind of expectation here that you are, that you open up. And I think you will, because there's a freedom in this, right? To actually helping people and communicating very clearly what your needs are, what your wants are, what your truth is, so that you can help other people as well as they begin to kind of work through this process of life. Okay, collective, let's look at love. Let's see what's going on with you guys in love. All right, Spirit, talk to me about love for my collective then. What do you want them to know? In terms of love, we'll start with some context of your love life. Let's see what Spirit wants you to know. All right, Spirit. Keep on. Look at this. I don't know what is going on with you guys. Okay, I feel like you are. What are you becoming here? You are some freaking magical being. Okay, you're becoming like this very highly elevated, high vibration, magical being. This card says keep on evolving. Okay. Again, this is card about spirit lessons that are in progress here. Continuing to learn here. It's all about spiritual guidance. And listen to it. Look at this person. They're actually heading towards the light. You can't miss it. All right. They're moving towards the light here. All right. So, yeah, another card just about evolving, emerging, continuing to really follow your light. That's what's going to bring you the truest freedom anyway. You know, everybody is out here looking for love. I get, if they love me, I'll feel better. If they do this, I'll feel better. This is about you finding yourself. Once you find yourself, you're going to be complete. Nobody else can complete you. Okay, you will feel complete. And then you're going to notice the things that you want, or the things that just other people. I won't even say the things that you want. I will say at that point, because you love yourself so much and you feel so full, you're going to begin to attract things in your life that enhance that experience for you. Okay, they do not diminish it in any way, and I think that's what you're looking for. All right, what else, Spirit? I don't know why. Okay, this is getting freaky to me. Euphoric rush, feelings of oneness with you, overwhelming bliss. Now, I'm feeling like this is within your love life as well. So maybe you have another person here as well that might be on the spiritual path that is kind of following the light. If you guys are deeply connected, they could also be feeling a lot of your energy as well. And as a result, I feel like it's probably creating an effect on them. It's pulling them up. Okay. A lot of energy here going back and forth as well. Okay, a lot of, you can feel such a deep connection with another and them to you as well. Part of sharing this energy as well. This euphoric rush, the thing about it is you're actually bringing people. This is what this angel of communication is. Communicate clearly. Don't be afraid to tell it like it is. Maybe it is something that you've said, something that they're seeing, something that you're posting, or you are actively saying where they can see maybe your story, something along those lines. But whatever it is, someone is definitely beginning to feel, and this could be you as well. Why do I feel like it's two people together? I don't know. Two people are benefiting from this energy. This may actually be a twin. This may be your twin. Okay. What else, Spirit? Spirit is saying continue to follow that. Continue to follow that light. Continue to work on yourself. Continue forward with your own self-love journey, because it is through that. That's going to bring you everything that you want, is what I'm getting. Everything that you want. From that Spirit. Reaching conclusions, a sudden realization, a choice is being made. So if you've had someone, or if you've been in a connection, maybe you have hesitated on moving forward. Maybe they have hesitated. Now, this could be either way. Okay, this could be someone making a choice to kind of move away from a situation that that's imbalanced with them, plain and simple, because they are continuing to evolve. That could also be the angel of addiction and healing. Now, this could be somebody who also had addictions that needed healing. Okay, and now they've had a sudden realization that that's not the life that they want either. They're feeling very connected. They're continuing to evolve spiritually, okay, and they're moving away from that. Take it as it resonates, as always. Now or never. No more time to waste. Desperate. It says desperate pleasure. Maybe it says desperate measures. That sure looks like a P and an L. Maybe I read it wrong. So desperate measures. Okay, so this could very well be someone who you've been dealing with. Maybe they feel like they've wasted a lot of time. Maybe they're feeling like the pull is very, very strong here now due to a lot of their own... I just feel like this person has really been involved. I just feel like systematically whatever's happening with you seems to be happening with someone else. Maybe not at the same level, but they are, even if they don't recognize it to the degree that you do, they do absolutely recognize something is happening here and changing. There's this pull, there's this oneness with you. Okay, someone may be coming in using some kind of desperate actions here. I'm very drawn to this flame for some reason. Okay, now I could look at that two ways. I could look at that as someone recognizes that you are their twin flame. Okay. I could also look at this as someone who is willing to kind of burn down the past or their past behaviors or anything that's no longer working in their life so that they can actually move towards you, that they're ready to give that up. So they may be using desperate measures here to get your attention, to try to get you to communicate, is what I just heard. Look at this, seeing myself in you. Yep, someone feels very, very connected to you. Nothing compares. Subtle soul pull, unconditional lure. They really do want you. Yeah, this person wants you to communicate for some reason. So I feel like maybe you guys are not communicating. You may not be talking. They want to be I don't know what the recognition part is about. Like maybe you're not, maybe you've been kind of moving on, or you're moving on your own path, and perhaps they see that, but they don't feel like they're being recognized, like you're not giving them attention anymore. This person is feeling a bit desperate at this point, I think, to get your attention. I think this may really be triggering them here. I think you guys are definitely mirroring each other in a lot of ways. I continue to talk about here how you guys are absolutely... So you don't only trigger one another for the bad, but also for the good, okay, to really evolve here. So whatever work you've been doing on yourself, I think is also triggering this person as well, to do their work, to begin to look for answers in spirit, is what I'm getting. You know, I'm seeing the word subtle soul pull, but I got to tell you, I don't feel so subtle. I feel like someone feels like overwhelming in terms of this soul pull at this particular moment here. Someone definitely realizes that nothing compares to the way that they feel for you. Nothing compares maybe to the way that you treat them, to this connection. Maybe they've tried to venture out and see, but they're just, yeah, nothing is comparing. This is a person that is very worried about this, actually. They're also heavy in regret. So I don't know if they have spent a lot of time, whatever happened in your particular connection. I really don't want to focus on the past, because to be honest, you are moving forward full steam ahead, and I really love that about you. And I think, you know, well, really, there is no real past you know, or future, right? There's only right here in the present anyway. So let's just stay right here so that we can see where we're manifesting from. But this person may be sitting here right now just heavy in regret. This could very well be why they feel like desperate measures need to be made here. I just heard before the flame burns out. Okay, so maybe they don't know the complete extent of this situation, because some reason, I don't feel like the flame can burn out, but they are definitely feeling that way. They don't want it to. Now, it doesn't mean that you cannot make a different choice if this person is not on your level or willing to kind of clean things up so that you guys can be together in a sense. You know, maybe you both needed to make a lot of adjustments here, and maybe that's what somebody has definitely been working on here. Okay, but I think that somebody may have been a bit passive or passive aggressive in a sense, and not always communicated what their needs were. Maybe it was just due to they didn't want to lose this person, or they didn't want to lose them as a friend, or even a lover, or something along those lines here. Okay, but somebody has really came, I feel like, into their own now, and I don't really see that as being an issue here. Now, this angel of communication could also be imploring your person here to get out of their head, to get out of their regret, to make a decision here, okay? Stop replaying events here. It doesn't matter, all right? And just come in and just speak their truth. Whatever it is, whatever the truth is, they need to speak it. It's not even about doling into the past too much. It is kind of about, this person really has an issue being vulnerable is what I'm getting. It is definitely about clearing some things up maybe, and rebuilding trust is what I'm hearing here. Listen, with your ghost here, I told you they may have been trying to search to duplicate you, but that has not been very effective for them. There's some haunting memories here, okay? And that is what's kind of playing on them, because they do feel like nothing compares. All right, nothing compares to you. You guys may be more similar than you may actually know here. There's some kind of mysterious allure this person feels. Okay, they are keeping an eye on you. They're watching you is what I'm seeing. So they're watching you in some way, shape, or form here. As you move forward, as you begin to elevate on your own, as you begin to evolve, some of these, they're even learning from you. Okay, now, I think for some of them, they don't even realize the magnitude of what is happening, but some of them do. I'm just going to tell you, some of them do have, they have an understanding to some degree, okay, of what this situation is, what this relationship is. Let's see what flipped just now. Look what flipped as I was shuffling. I had no idea you would end up meaning so much to me. Okay, so this could have been a friendship that turned into more, or a lot of feelings were developed. It could have been someone just with a random contact with, you know, that ended up turning into more. It could, I mean, honest, there's so many ways these connections happen, right? It could have been online, and, you know, sometimes people just stop in contact or something, you know, as absence makes the heart grow fonder. But in a twin flame connection, or in a high level soulmate, I mean, the magnitude of it is times, you know, 1,000. So maybe this person wasn't taking this so seriously at the beginning is what I'm getting, and now they're kind of feeling it. It says, I just want to go back in time. Yeah, this goes back to this heavy in regret now, and feeling like they need to take some kind of desperate action here before the flame completely goes out here. Okay, they feel like there's no more time to waste here, because they just really want to go back and change the way that something went down. Either something they said, something that they did. They could have actually been trying to replace you then, but I don't know. I definitely feel like whatever they did, there's a lot of worrisome thoughts about it. This is very much so a Nine of Cups energy, heavy in regret. Could be keeping them up at night. Could be just replaying in their solitary moments. I feel this person at the gym too. I don't know why. So maybe your person goes to the gym a lot, but it could be at anything. It was so weird. I just saw a depiction of someone in the gym with actually like headphones, but for some reason they should be listening to music, but there's like thoughts of you. They're unable to drown you out. I guess that's the message behind that. This person may work in they work from home or in a solitary place. I really think there's a lot of thoughts, a lot of thought energy that is going towards you. Yeah, I don't want to let you down. Okay, that may have very well happened before. They may have actually let you down in the situation, or they feel like they let you down, or maybe they feel like they walked away before they had to let you down. If they did walk away, I feel like they may have, just based on the other cards here. Stuck. You know, stuck to me is more so in their head. There may be something, a real obstacle here. Look at this. Can't make it up. Twin flames. You heard it flip, right? Okay. They may feel stuck because maybe you have them blocked. Maybe they feel stuck because there is some real tangible obstacle here. Like maybe you're in another city or country or state or whatever. You're far away. Okay, and maybe your jobs, you know, you both have jobs in different areas or something like that, which keeps them stuck. I can definitely tell you they're stuck in their head here. I have 2 cards here telling me that. Maybe they just feel stuck in their life too, like they don't really know how to push forward. They've never dealt with anything like this. This is far too powerful. You guys are twin flames. The twin flame card really kind of sums up all the rest of the cards, right? And it makes total sense here why they feel such a pull, why you guys have triggered one another, why you're mirroring each other, okay? Why there's a sudden realization here, why you're both evolving and feeling some sense of oneness with one another. Says I remember everything you said. So you may have definitely given this person some things to think about in terms of what you said. You may have told them about this connection, although for some reason I don't feel like it really clicked at that moment. It may be doing that now. Or you may have just educated this person, just period, on life and growing or anything like that. Regardless, I think they're hanging on to some things that you have told them. Yeah. I don't care what people think anymore. So this may have definitely been a hindrance in the past. I can't walk away from you. See, so this person is definitely not trying to let go. They may have been influenced before about what other people think for whatever reason. It could be because y'all work together, because y'all run in the same circle, because you guys are very different in many ways. Okay. Maybe they were very concerned about that. Maybe they were influenced by that. I just heard they're influenced by their friends as well. Okay, so it could have been their friends or whoever it is that they were confiding in, just telling them, no, don't do that, or, you know, you guys are too different, or that'll never work, or it could have even been a family member is what I'm feeling. But I think they're just at the point now where there is a desperate measure taking place here, so they really don't care about what that is anymore. Okay, I think they did trigger you because it does say I'm sorry that I triggered you, and that may have actually been the final straw. Okay, triggers are actually a positive thing because triggers always show us where we're at. Now, we started a lot of this talking about how we can be the observer, stand outside. We don't have to be impacted by every single emotion or things that are happening, but that's what wounding does, right? And it does have obviously wounding does have triggers on it, right? So when people, especially a twin flame, comes into our life, it can be quite triggering for us. All right, so that's very powerful because what that did for you is it showed you exactly the work that needed to be done here, and it sparked an awakening within you, and you began to really heal yourself. And as a result, there's been a domino effect on your person as well. All right, it is always about that journey back to self-love and twin flame connections, and that is what is happening here. All right, this person really holds you in very high regard is what I'm getting here. And they're letting go of whatever they thought the big differences were, perhaps, or what people might think about this particular situation. I just feel like they're really throwing caution to the wind here now. They just do not care. They're not going to walk away from you because they feel like you guys are supposed to be together. They're very hopeful of that, and they feel like you give them so much here to look forward to. Okay, so this person is definitely not walking away from you. I think I'm just going to get something really quick on their feelings, and then we're going to move forward. I can't even imagine when this again. We're already at 34 minutes. So I'm going to try to wrap it up in at least 10. So let's see. How does this person feel about my collective? Their real feelings. I mean, clearly we already know that they hold you in high regard, that nothing compares to you. Look at this. King of Cups. Beautiful. So they really do trust you, right? They feel like obviously they have so much love for you, right? It's been unexpressed, obviously. They care for you very, very deeply is what I'm getting. This is a person, remember I said this person's issue before may have been that they lacked the ability to be vulnerable, that they had a hard time doing that. This shows someone who is more so in touch with their emotional intelligence at this point. Okay, maybe they've matured a lot through this particular endeavor and definitely being away from you. But this is certainly a male. I'm seeing a man here, of course, is someone sitting in their masculine energy that is more so in touch with their emotions here. They also feel like you're a very good friend to them. I don't think they've necessarily been there for you in the past, and I do think that that's something that they're keenly aware of and they know that they need to do. They want to be there for you. Be dealing with a Pisces as well, or you could be a Pisces. Yeah. See, they know that they were, so they may have been a bit self-indulgent in the past, or we do have Temperance in the reverse, so they're definitely recognizing here the discord in this situation, and that it's been very imbalanced. I'm asking how they feel about you. They feel like the situation has been very imbalanced here. They may have been reckless in the past, is what I'm getting, or they may have brought a lot of recklessness to the situation. Okay, and it could have definitely created a lot of instability here. Okay, definitely a huge imbalance in the relationship. I think it's because they were not showing their love. They weren't showing their emotions here. Look at this. Yeah, see, they see you as somebody that's very independent here, okay? Maybe successful in your own right. This is pre-Empress energy, okay? So you're probably looking good. You're probably doing very, very well in your life. Very well-respected, hardworking person, okay? They just see you as really thriving here, all right? When I see the pre-Empress energy or the Nine of Pentacles too, it is very much so about someone who feels very free. Maybe they're watching you just walk forward in your freedom, okay, and having all of this. I feel like you have a lot of attention. I don't know why. So maybe they at least feel in their perception that there are a lot of eyes that are definitely on you, okay? But a very wise person, very mature in your own right. Yeah, look at this. Wow. Okay, you could very well be in the Justice Department, but this really feels to me like someone who is getting their justice. How do they feel about you? You're a very honest person, okay? Very truthful, very honest. You may be speaking your truth at this particular time. We did have communication up here and a lot of things here to indicate to me that you could very well be speaking your truth. They may be watching that, okay? I think they've also watched you go through quite a bit here of your own growth. All right, and they see that you've taken any kind of hurt, any kind of pain, any kind of trauma that is from the past here, and really convert that into wisdom is what I'm getting, into growth, okay? So this is very much a card about cause and effect when I see justice. So basically you've taken that, and as a result of that, I think they've really kind of watched you evolve as a person is what I'm getting here. Something about you just being very honest, speaking your truth is what I keep getting, okay? A very just person. Sharing your truth is what I just heard. Yeah. They see you as someone who's really manifesting the life that you want, you know? And again, that's another card that we actually started with at the top here. So this is just really kind of being reiterated in the initial cards where Spirit was talking, okay? This person sees the same things. All right, you're a person very much so standing in your power right now. They feel like you might be a very powerful person. You could be. You could very well be a magician, okay? A magician is quite powerful, all right? But someone who is hugely creative, okay? You're taking action on whatever your goals are. You have some kind of gift of gab here, a great way of communicating with others. But they really feel like you're directing all of your willpower here and bringing your desires into manifestation here, and that's what they see the most of you. Like you're very much so in control of your life here. Look at this. Yeah, this person can feel very defeated at this time too. Maybe they feel like they you know what I'm getting from that? This is so crazy. So the Five of Swords is really winning at any cost. You could be someone who is really holding your ground, but I think what they're seeing is someone who has changed so much with this Justice card. Remember, we talked about that, the laws of cause and effect, right? You've used all that to really change, to grow, to become better. And I think they have watched that. And this here just kind of reiterates that for me. Okay, you didn't surrender. It's not even about winning at any cost for you. I think this is just showing that you have battled through so many things. Okay, you've been attacked. You've battled through so many things that maybe you've held on to for years and years without even noticing, to really emerge as this really beautiful, independent, figure that is not being affected by all of the things that you once were. Wow, very deep message there. Okay, very much so in your power is what I'm getting. Yeah. And then we have this is again, they're seeing you as a person who has went through all this, been able to really supersede all the battles, I feel like, in your life, been able to overcome those, and has found some kind of balance here. All right, you've been through the ups and downs, right? And now you're more flexible is what they're seeing. They're seeing you as someone who's not as phased as you used to be by certain things. So if you were very triggered around them and they saw that aspect of you, they're not seeing that anymore. They're seeing you as someone who's able to balance quite well is what I'm getting. Look at this. You can't make it up. And then we have the Empress, somebody who is really birthing very beautiful new things into their life. Now, the Empress is the mother of all things, right? So you may be a very, very nurturing person, someone who is very much so in harmony, okay, with everything. They will see you as a very sensual person as well, very creative, beautiful. This is very much so a feminine type energy here with the Empress. They may see you birthing new things into your existence, okay? They may also, that's what I'm getting the most. I could obviously go into, with the Empress, we could, you can see the Empress as someone who's very fertile too, and you could be. All right, and they may see you that way, but the biggest thing I'm seeing is they see you standing very strong. You have went through all of this to emerge as the Empress here. Their wife. Okay, so if I'm dealing with a masculine energy up here, they may see you as their wife. Okay, or someone who they envision being with. Remember, you are all 4 queens rolled up into one. It doesn't get any better than that. All right, so what is their next move here, Spirit? What is this person's next move then towards my collective? See, feeling stuck again, feeling trapped here. They feel confined in some way, very self-limiting thought patterns here with the Hangman, but it could also be someone who is gaining perspective, okay? This is what I get with your person. I'm going to be honest with you. Although I feel like they're seeing things, they're following their light, they're still a bit confused about maybe the situation or the direction that it can go in. They do feel stuck in a sense, which we saw before, as to how to proceed. You may have them blocked. Now, you don't necessarily have to, but you may very well have them blocked, or they feel like you are not going to. It's very much so an in my head kind of thing. So I feel like they don't know how you're going to receive them after whatever has happened in the past. And that's a real problem for them, because they can't seem to break this energy or get you off of their mind. So I think it's really wreaking havoc on them from a mental, from a mental level. Look at that. I cannot believe this. You got the same card, basically. Okay, feeling trapped again, restricted, backed into a corner. Feeling like the hands are tied here, okay? They definitely feel that way. They don't know how to break through that. I almost feel like they need somebody to kind of lead them out of this situation. You could be dealing with a Gemini here. I also see, what else do I see here? I see some Libra energy, Aquarius energy, Capricorn, Taurus. What else do I see? Okay, I see some Virgo energy as well. Make sure I don't have any more cards here. I see Sagittarius energy. I also see Leo, Sagittarius, Aries energy as well. Pisces. Okay. Yeah, something is wrong here. This person definitely feels very, very trapped, very restricted from you for whatever way. I think you may have actually created some space between you and this person just based on their past actions. This person may actually have addictions. I'm just going to tell you that. Something is definitely wrong. That could also be keeping them kind of feeling like they're stuck. Like, look at you. You're this freaking magical, highly evolved person, right? You continue to just evolve and get better. And maybe they haven't done a lot of work, or they feel like they haven't. And the truth is, if they would just, they need to be a little bit more vulnerable and be willing to accept the guidance, accept the help. I do feel like they learn from you in some way. So I don't know how that is happening, but I do feel that. And they're trying to learn more about, maybe even about spirituality is what I'm getting. They've clearly watched you change right before their eyes, and that's a big thing, but you certainly inspired them, and they do want to have a new beginning with you. They want to communicate with you. I think they feel very passionate about that, okay? They want to have some kind of growth with you as well. And there's a lot of excitement, I feel like, when it comes to you. This is a card of action, okay? So even though they're very stuck, I feel like they are inspired by you, and they do want to take a lot of action. Again, this is another fire sign card, so it is Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries. So what is their next step towards my collective? What's their next move here? Okay. Oh, wow. Cards here. But I'm just flying everywhere. Yeah, see, this person, I told you, they're very, very curious about you. They're definitely keeping an eye on you in some way, shape, or form. Certainly want to communicate with you. Certainly feel like they have to come in and speak their truth here, okay? Again, they see here that there's been some kind of ending here. Okay, now they could have had something go on in their life too that really began to transform them, or really kind of put the clinch on something here. Maybe they lost a job, or maybe they're having to leave a look, it says no, wait, I don't care what people think anymore. So maybe they're also knowing that they have to leave some people behind, or leave some of their bad habits behind, the way they think behind, the way they were doing things before behind, so that they can actually begin to communicate and deal with you on your level now. Why? Because they have so much love for you. They want to have a new beginning. You have two aces here now. Two aces that I love to see too. You have one that is full on passion and one that is full on love here. So they want to really move forward in this romance. They have an outpouring of love here. Again, another card about fertility. This can also indicate to me fertility. Watch out, this person, if you're in that stage where you want to get pregnant, they may want to have children with you. Honestly, they may want to have a family with you. I think they are so afraid that you are going to reject them. I think that is what this is, because they don't feel like maybe they're up to your level yet, but they are trying. Okay, they are evolving here. This person, though, has an action card here with the Knight of Wands. Okay, so they do want to move for you, all right? And they're going to move for you, again, very passionately. You could obviously be dealing with a Sagittarius here. Yeah, they want to move towards you very, very passionately. We have some Cancer energy as well, some Gemini, heavy on the Gemini twice, and the fire signs here. So they may come in a bit hasty, honestly. I know sometimes we can look at the Knight of Wands as the player energy, someone who is very in and out, but this is just someone who needs to come in passionately is what I'm feeling here, and let you know how they actually feel, divulge things to you that they were not actually divulging before, and actually being vulnerable. I think for them, because it's so difficult to be vulnerable, they're trying to figure out how to do this. And this is kind of what's keeping them stuck, because it is very hard for them to do that. But I feel like they're going to do it because they know that you are, right? This is the culmination of everything that they want in their life, okay? They know that this will bring them immense happiness is what I'm getting here. Wow, you can't make this up. And then we have the Sun card here. So more Leo energy. We also have Virgo energy here. Okay. They know that they can really build with you, that you can guys can have a happy life, a happy family, financial wealth as well together, but obviously a lot of happiness. The 10, anytime you look at the 10 of Pentacles, there's always, you know, a happy home, happy life. You're taking care of yourselves, each other, your children, you know, your animals. You have a lot of land, you have money in the bank. Everything is good, right? It's the culmination of everything that you've been trying to manifest and really wishing for and wanting in your life, okay? Because they want to have success. You bring them happiness, okay? They know that there is freedom. I don't know why I'm getting that word again. in this relationship with you. I don't mean that you're both, you're out doing your own thing or it's a free love kind of relationship, although it could be. I just think that they feel like there's a lot of vitality in this relationship. It could really grow. Okay, I think about the sun, and I think about how happy the sun makes me, even just to go outside, even to see it coming up in the morning. Okay, there's just so much optimism in it, so much vitality in it. So I think this person is very, very enthusiastic about what the outcome can be if they just come in and really express, okay, how they're feeling for you and just show you how they truly feel. Okay, they definitely feel, I think you're someone they want to marry, honestly. That's what it feels like to me. And I do feel like they're walking away and willing to end anything that may be getting in the way of that with the Ten of Swords. I don't know what I did with it. Here it is. All right, they're willing to end anything that has gotten in the way. Someone may have also given this person bad advice in the past too, to kind of keep them stuck because it didn't go along with their belief systems, what they felt was right for them. It could have even been a parent, I'm not going to lie. Someone very close to this person. Whatever it was, I feel like they understand that has to end. Okay, that has to end, and they're willing to walk away from that, put the nail in the coffin, enter that, sever the ties with them, and move forward, because you, okay, are what brings them happiness. That's very, very clear here. There's not one negative card here. You got the Ace of Cups, you got the Nine of Wands, the Ten of Pentacles, the Sun card, and the Empress. I mean, come on. Does it get any better than that? So this person definitely sees you as someone who they're going to spend their life with. Oh, I said they're going to spend their life with. So please take note of that. All right. All right. Let's see what the angels have to say. We're going to wrap it up here. Passion. Yeah, a lot of passion. I could have told you that with all these fire cards. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Okay, I think you guys are very passionate about one another. Just a lot of love here. You've been in separation for a while. Okay, but that's been good, I think, for both of you. As much as it could have felt painful, hurt you both, you have clearly grown immensely as a result of it, and your person is doing a lot of growing as well. I would say be patient with them. They may not be completely up to par with you. That is kind of what keeps them stuck in the head. But I think just being around you, honestly, is going to bring such a sense of relief and peace, or even just talking to you again, that they're going to be able to settle down a lot of all of those fears that they're having, okay, about you not accepting them, or them not being maybe at the same level that you're at. Yeah, look, this was worth waiting for, though. It says divine timing is at work in your love life. You both had a lot that you needed to work on. You've helped one another do that. You may still be doing it, but continue to emerge very strong and beautiful as you clearly are, and in your power, and closer and connected to your truth, okay? And this person is just going to follow suit is what I'm feeling here. Definitely a twin flame connection, hands down. All right. What else, Spirit? I feel this is leading to marriage personally, so... Oh, look, we have retreat. It's time to disconnect from the world. Look, you notice she's wearing a wedding dress here, right? So you guys may actually be getting away together and spending some time together, all right? Retreating so that you can really have heart-to-heart discussions, begin to get to know each other again, the new you, okay, without all the wounding, without all the triggers. This is your soulmate, though, all right? What did I say? I told you this is going to lead to marriage. I could feel it. This situation involves marriage, okay? This is definitely a high-level soulmate, twin flame kind of connection. You feel it. They feel it. All right, there's no real getting away from that. I'm trying to find the card here. I may have moved it, actually. Yes, this one. All right, this feeling of oneness with you, this overwhelming bliss, the euphoric rush that they feel when they feel like you, that's because you're in a twin flame or a high-level soulmate, okay? This is not going to die down for you both. You both very much so love each other. You're very passionate about each other, even though you've kind of went on your separate journeys, worked on yourself. That's really what it's about, okay? And I really feel like this is actually a connection. They don't always come together. This feels to me like it definitely is. I think when you guys begin to talk again, that passion is just really going to ignite, okay? And I think it's going to pull you together and pull you much closer. This is going to lead to marriage, though, for sure. There's a wedding here. All right, my beautiful collective. I love this reading for y'all, not only in terms of where this beautiful connection is finally culminating, that everything is finally culminating here and coming together, but also the immense growth. I mean, kudos to you for really being willing to go within and do all this growth for yourself. I think you're going to see your life really change and evolve in magical ways as a result of it. So good for you. All right, I love you guys. I will talk to you soon. Take care. Bye.